Yeah.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Much delayed. Good evening, and welcome to the Ambassadorial Wing. And this evening, we're kicking off Thanksgiving week with a classic, and that is Charlie Brown's Thanksgiving. And with me this evening, I have got Mr. Londell of Mr. Londell's Groovy Movies and Classic Comics. Gentlemen, thank you for your patience. It is greatly appreciated. And to everybody in the chat, thank you for your patience as well. We were waiting for a few people to show up, and we were getting everything sorted out for this watch party. So I appreciate all of your patience. And tonight we're going to have a little fun. This is honestly a favorite of mine, and I imagine it is of a lot of people as well. And for those of you that want to participate in the watch party, I have put the link into the chat. It's pinned up at the top. So all you have to do is hit that link, and it'll take you straight over to the Pixels Parlor, and you can watch along with us. So, oh, crap. I wasn't ready yet. Sorry about that. So, that all being said, fellas, how y'all doing this evening?
Oh, peachy.
Doing well.
Ready to stuff yourselves with turkey and dressing and pumpkin pie and Cool Whip and all those fattening, yummy, delicious things.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, as I said, I know we're running a little late, so we're not going to belabor the point anymore, and we're going to go ahead and hit our play buttons. So, gentlemen, if you are ready, we will get this a-going. Okay, I'm assuming we're ready. Okay. All right. And here on 3, 2, 1, and play. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I believe you.
Arg.
APIDRA.
Oh, no, never.
Every time, Chuck.
Oh. Or how people tried to make them fade away. And of course, this is the episode that really introduced Woodstock, for those of you that weren't aware.
It's been a while since I've watched this. I kind of forget what the plot is.
I know. Well, everybody remembers the Halloween special and the Christmas special, but the Thanksgiving special, it kind of slips underneath the radar.
Right.
And there's Linus with his trusty blanket. Continuity error. She didn't go trick or treating. She sat in the pumpkin patch.
Yeah, that's right. She sure
Like,
did.
of course, it's Charlie Brown. We don't expect continuity to be completely in sync either. Ew!
Girls, yuck.
Icky Sally Brown. Cootie hands. I think he throws his blanket over him. And this was, I think, the first time they introduced Pepper and Patty as well. And real quick to the chat, Superior Reviews. Good evening, sir. Good to see you. Superior Hero, if you want to join us or anything, just click the link that I pinned up at the top and you can watch along with us. So we're only a few minutes into the special, so. Oh. 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 Ugh. Who would want to eat the neck? Only thing the neck's good for is making gravy.
Yeah.
Called out.
Ouch! Ouch town. Population you, bro. Guys, I'll be right back. I gotta get a drink.
Okay.
2 seconds.
You think? He's like me.
Oh, now come on, Classic. I'm sure you can cook.
Heck, Snoopy can probably cook it.
Yeah, Snoopy can cook. We see him cook a freaking turkey.
Yep.
And I love this part right here.
A little birdie.
Little birdie.
What? Do you fly upside down?
Oh man. Don't you just love this?
Oh yeah.
This, the crazy thing is this came out in the 60s and the music for this is perfect.
Yeah. I always get lost in the music of this.
I know, right?
But, I mean, I'm a jazz enthusiast anyway, so
Oh yeah. And to the chat, Master of None, good evening. Master of None, I sent the if you want to join us, I put the link in the chat room on Twitter that we're all in, bud. So by all means, hop on in, bud. Here he is.
Evening.
Hey, bud, how you doing?
Oh, I'm not too bad, man.
If you want to join the watch party, I put the link in the private chat and everything. It's also in the chat and everything in the stream as well. So,
Okay.
We're not that far in.
Cool.
So, yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh man. Now, first Snoopy was fighting the Red Baron. Now he's fighting a beach chair. Kind of a step down.
well, those type of chairs are kind of crazy.
I don't know. They're pretty dangerous. A big guy like me sitting in one of them chairs.
And there's Mercy and Peppermint Patty again. He didn't say anything at all. You wouldn't leave the
Okay,
for the
yeah, I
edge.
kind of remember this now. Yeah.
And they're using a ping pong table to serve dinner.
I'd say far worse things were served on a ping pong table.
And of course, famous Lucy and Linus theme. Fun fact, this actually was written by an alum of Missouri University, and part of the Missouri University fight song is put into the lyric melody.
Nice.
Learned this from my very first job and everything. The guy that owned the restaurant and everything was a grad of Missouri. Yeah.
Nice.
And there's something you don't see anymore. Popcorn made the old-fashioned way.
I've been to Sonoma in California, where they have a bunch of the statues and stuff for the peanuts. It's pretty cool.
Really? Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, Alicia's here. Hey, Alicia.
Hello, everybody.
Hey,
Hello.
Alicia. The link for the watch party is in the private chat. If you just want to click on that, and you can join us or anything. We're not too far into the special. We're about we're about 12 minutes in, so you haven't missed a whole lot. Words.
Okay.
I was like trying to figure out where I was going to watch it from. That's what took me so long to get on. I was like,
That's
how am I
okay.
going to watch it?
I should have
This
told
is
you. I'm
cool.
sorry. That's on me. Sorry, we started
No,
late.
this is awesome. I like it.
LDG Pixels and everything. He set the whole thing up for me.
Awesome.
He can do it
Fantastic.
Yeah, I don't see the
Well-
link where you said it's in the private chat or is it in the public chat? Because I don't see it in the private
I
chat.
put it in both, so you can use either.
Yeah, I found it in the public.
So how are you doing,
So-
Brian?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
That's good. I'm doing great. Hey, Mr. Londell.
Excellent.
Hey,
And okay, that's Classic Comics. Is that Danny by any chance? Danny Graham?
No.
Okay, that's a
No.
different one. Okay.
And here's Snoopy being made up as the Pilgrim. Pilgrim Snoopy. I like him as Red Baron better, but that's just me. Or not Red Baron, but the Flying Ace.
I like him in the Snoopy musical, but that's a well known one that don't hear that much that often. That's one of those rare classics.
Mm-hmm. This has some. I didn't realize how good the music was on this.
oh,
I mean, the music's usually pretty good for all the Peanut specials, but this one's really eclectic. He's like, "Please don't hurt me. I'm just a little birdie." Quite easily. Oh boy. Give me some skin, brother. And unless I'm mistaken, this was the first time that they actually had a. I would assume this won't offend anyone. A person of color in a Peanuts cartoon. And here we go. Here's the big freak out. Nice shot, Snoopy.
I wouldn't actually be too bad of a Thanksgiving right there, honestly.
Probably not.
Be a nice appetizer.
Yeah.
And Linus even flinches. Good grief.
That's like an everlasting stack of bread.
Well, what did you expect, Peppermint Patty? He never said he could cook.
You let the
Hello.
dog. You let the dog do it.
The dog is probably the one that has had to do everything.
Very true.
Who knows what all he has in that doghouse? I mean, honestly.
Hey, Robert Rose Jr., good evening. Guys, are you getting any weird sound on your end and everything anytime I speak?
A little bit,
No.
but not.
Okay.
Marcy knows who she's dealing with.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, I'm going to back out and then come back in, so I'll be right back. See if that doesn't
Okay.
help.
Okay.
Okay. I think this is the first time Marcy's in one of the films, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Oh, no.
And clean up your own mess.
Mm-hmm.
Rose, I'm sorry about that, bud. Truly, I'm not exactly sure what's going on, so. Priscilla? No. And Soupy's like, yay, I don't have to fix any more popcorn. And there was indeed much rejoicing. Oh my goodness. That's one strong little bird.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Hmm. I'm just thinking, in a few days, we'll all hopefully be enjoying a nice turkey dinner.
Yep.
Yeah.
Turducken in my case.
Yes. The John Madden Classic.
The turducken. Boom!
Yes. Looks like Woodstock won the Wishbone Challenge. Ooh.
Pumpkin pie.
Mhm.
Yeah. No, Kitty, that's my pie. Get away from my pie, Kitty.
Okay,
Oh.
Vince Guaraldi. So there's some stuff I don't have from his Charlie Brown.
Oh, Vince Guaraldi.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
got one album. There's some more out there I gotta find because
Mhm.
I don't think I have any of these cuts.
Okay, I was wrong. This came out in 1973. My bad.
Yeah,
Mm.
I thought it was 1960s. Oops.
no, it was
10 years before I was born.
it's all kind of fusion, all that jazz. It was like fusion. So yeah, that's about the right time in the 70s.
That was cool.
Yeah.
God, it's been a long time.
All right. I'm still. Everybody's saying there's still a problem with the noise. I'm gonna try unplugging my camera and my mic and see if I can just switch over to my regular and see if that doesn't help. So give me 2 seconds, guys. If I disconnect, don't go. Yeah.
No worries. I honestly haven't seen this movie in years.
Yeah, it's a classic. All Peanuts
Yeah.
movies are classics. All of them are really good
Man.
stories.
I've seen the Great Pumpkin one so many times.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen the Snoopy musical. Oh my goodness, so many times. I've seen that one. I've seen the Christmas one. Yeah, those two are my absolute favorites. The musical one and the Christmas one. Those are my favorite.
Okay. Did that help any?
I was still hearing it when other people were talking, even when you
Okay,
were
so
out.
it may not necessarily even be on my end. So, folks, I do apologize for the technical problems. I don't know what else I can do, to be honest with you. So, could just be one of those nights where everything goes funky. And to the
Yeah.
chat, Caleb Richardson, thank you for popping by. I appreciate it as always. So, hope you're having a good night. Okay, I could have swore I hit the stop button on this. There we go. Well, guys, what all have you got planned for y'all Thanksgivings? Going to see family if you're able to? Or
Not this year.
Nope, just me and my mom. Just me and my mom fixing something, just the two of us.
Yeah. So
I will early in the day and then watch the ball game probably, then head home.
Yeah.
okay. Apparently, Mr. Lindell, it sounds like it's maybe coming for your end because Robert Rose said it stopped when you muted. So I don't want you to mute and not participate. So we'll just have to soldier on.
But I'm hearing it in my.
I'm hearing it too, so I know what everybody's talking about. It's some sort of feedback or whatever, but
I have no idea what it could be because
I'm not sure
everything
myself.
is muted. You hear it now?
No,
No.
it might be some feedback. Well, I'm hearing it all. I'm hearing it when I talk. Let me.
It's probably something at my end. Then I don't know what the heck.
Well, wait a minute.
What it could be.
I'm not sure myself. I'm not a tech wizard. That's LDG's department. So. Whew.
I'm just trying to
guys?
remember when the last time I watched it. It's been such a long time.
Actually, Brian, there is a channel called Oh Snap Productions that has all the Charlie Brown specials, like even the really obscure ones or anything on their channel. I'll see if I can pull it up. I'll put it in the private chat for you and for Alicia as well. So,
Ooh,
It does
okay.
seem to go away when Londell mutes.
Mutes. Okay, it could be some feedback on his end. So,
Do you hear it when I talk?
no. Does anybody hear it when I talk?
No.
Not really.
Okay. Well, I don't want Mr. Lundell to not participate, so maybe just.
No, it's all good. I'll be fine.
Okay, here's the. I'll put the link and everything for that specific playlist or anything in the chat and everything. Just give me a minute. So, well, and I guess this is a good time as any or anything. Mr. Lundell, Classic, Alicia, have y'all got anything coming up for your channels or anything?
I gotta find a day to premiere. I gotta premiere one of my celebrity interviews. I gotta find a day to do that.
Gotcha.
Me? Okay, I've got a silent movie tomorrow at the
Ooh.
regular 11 a.m. time.
Mm-hmm.
And since I've got tomorrow off, I'm thinking of doing a reaction riff sometime through the day if I feel like it. I don't know yet.
Okay.
Nice.
Right on. Alicia, Brian, and this goes for you fellas as well and everything. Here's the link to the first part of the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving special and everything. Just don't tell YouTube this channel has done this. Well, and I guess everything this would be as good time. Friday I've got a double header, and Friday is my big anniversary stream party and everything. That's going to be at 7. We're going to be doing a double watch party. Going to be watching the latest episode of Mandalorian, and also going to be doing a watch party for Monty Python, The Holy Grail. And Brian, I know this is something you're going to be looking forward to. We're going to do some karaoke.
When is this? Tomorrow? Or?
No, Friday.
Friday. Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm off that day. This is going to be great.
Friday at 7 p.m. going to 7 a.m. So.
Oh yeah, sounds like fun.
Well, I got to talk to LDG.
Yeah, I gotta review Mandalorian too. That reminds me.
Well, and this is an open invite to everybody that's in the chat, everybody that'll catch us on the replay, and to all 4 of you. I will send the link out and everything, and I will put the StreamYard link into the chat and everything for that stream. And if you want to, I can have up to 9 people on here. So if you want to watch my Python, or if you want to watch Mandalorian, and if you want to do some karaoke, and then I've got a few topics that we can carry us over into the wee hours of the morning, depending on who all's here with me. I don't expect everyone that comes in to be here the whole 12 hours. I'm not that. I am not
We're not
that.
zombies, right? We're not zombies. Or are we?
Friends.
Give me your brains. Give me your entertainment. Give me your nerds.
And I will be doing my weekly review with classic comics, and the rest of the Council of Ones on Babylon 5, the latest episode for that. So, and that'll be at 2:30 on Friday. And you know what? I'm going to special preview something for you all and everything that I've put together and everything for my 1-year anniversary. So just give me 1 second. This is kind of a video diary or video log of the evolution of my channel. So give me just 1 second. You all are getting a special preview. I don't usually do these, but being we are all friends here, I will.
It's a celebration.
Yes. Celebration time.
Okay, where is it? No, it's in here. Just gotta get to it. There it is.
So they actually make those little cookies. You can buy them. The ones that Baby Yoda was macking down.
Oh yeah, that's so cool.
WilliamSonoma.com. Navarro Nummies. Macaroons.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're macaroons.
Oh wow. Okay. It looked pretty good.
Just don't eat too many. I like
Is
that.
there supposed to be sound on this one, Ambassador?
Yeah, is there?
No, I don't hear any sound.
There isn't?
Yeah, I don't hear
hold on. Okay, hold on. I don't think it gave me that option. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, good thing I caught that one. I was like, wait a minute, is there supposed to be audio?
Yeah, there's supposed to be audio with it, but I don't think it, like I said, I don't think it gave me the option. I can hear it, but nobody else can. So that stinks.
Okay.
Okay. There we go. All right, you son of a hoe dad. Cooperate. All right. Let's try this again. Why is it not bringing that up? All right, sorry about this, folks. I want to do such a simple little thing and share a video, and it's going to be a pain in the neck.
Yeah.
Whatever. Oh my god.
All right, this is going to make me mad in a minute. Oh, good grief.
Mhm.
All right, forget it. I'll worry about it later. Figure out what's going on. The wonders of modern technology, except when they don't want to work.
Mhm.
Oh, and hey, DJ Odyssey. How you doing, man? Is that what happened to the actor that played Sinclair, isn't it, that he left? Yep. So. Well, anyways, folks, sorry about the technical difficulties with this evening, with the sound issue and with the delay, and now with me sharing something that I've worked very hard on.
Mhm.
So, well, we're pretty much in filler time. What y'all want to talk about, or you want to go ahead and just close out?
Mm,
You're the boss.
I was gonna say it's up to the host on that one.
Yeah.
This is true.
I mean, I would pose a question. I mean,
Sure.
when was the last time all you guys watched this? I mean, for me, it's been a long time. Honestly, I don't remember the last time I saw the Thanksgiving special. It's been ages.
yeah.
It's been a
long,
while
long
for me
time.
too.
I can't think of the last time I saw it. I probably saw clips in there here and there when I was a kid, but
Yeah. That's kind of how it is. It's like a vague memory for me. It's kind of like the parents are talking, but it's like that's all I can remember. I just remember the wah, wah, wah. Yeah.
I know
Yeah,
that talking is so infamous. It shows up all the time.
It's not just the parents; it's all the adults because he
Yeah,
had,
teachers. Yes,
they have
anybody. Yep.
yeah, and it's always the muted trombone with with the whatever they call it, the top hat looking thing.
Yeah, they put in the front of it.
Yeah, it's always
Yes, every adult talks that way, and you never see their faces. You never see the adult's face. You never see their face. You always see the top.
Yeah.
It's like, where's the rest of their body?
TJ, that's awful. Shame on you. I'm good. Just waiting to see if they finally cook Woodstock. You wouldn't get much out of him. That's like
Woodstock doesn't have that much meat on him. Ew.
you cook him and there's nothing left.
The ironic thing was though at the end, Woodstock was eating another bird.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I've
Woodstock
seen
was a
that
cannibal.
a lot of times. It was funny because there's like a KFC a couple miles from here, and we used to see like pigeons and stuff, and they'd be eating the leftover chicken from the KFC outside the parking lot. I said, "How can you do that? That's your cousin."
My word. I know what I can do. I can upload that to my YouTube channel, set it private, and then share it. Duh. What was I thinking? That's the problem. You weren't. I wasn't thinking. Yeah, everybody's talking about, shove him inside a turkey like a turducken. DJ! Shame for shame for shame for shame.
There's not enough meat on Woodstock to eat him.
Not really, no.
Deej just doesn't care tonight. Good man.
He's just like a handful of. Like, okay, where's Woodstock? Oh, there's that like 5 feathers. He's gone.
Baby Yoda just turned around and he's gone.
I know. Baby Yoda's like, when he was eating all those eggs and stuff like that. Yeah, a lot of people were having a fit over that. I said, look, he's a baby. Get over it.
Well, to me, I equate it like stepping in front of those sea turtles when they're trying to get back to the ocean.
Yes.
Brian,
Yeah.
that's awful, dude. Okay,
That's what Baby Yoda was doing. I'm just saying he was standing in front of those sea turtles before they can get to the waves. He was a pelican.
He's like a little kid with their hand caught in the cookie jar a lot of times, though, in that whole thing. I was like, yeah, he's like a baby got caught in the cookie jar.
But the next episode, he gets his. I mean, he gets freaking swallowed by that damn monster underneath the water, and then becomes food for all sorts of other stuff.
The Mumacore, I think it's called.
Yeah, and then his food gets him in the face.
Yeah, got a little bit of payback.
Yeah, a little bit of payback. It was all right. Kind of. There's balance in the force. You see.
DJ, dude.
What did he say this time?
What did the yodeling ever do to you?
That's a really high M count. I'm just gonna say.
Okay, all right. Now here's the question. Of the five of us, how many of you have been keeping up on Mandalorian?
Sorry, I don't mean to talk spoilers. My bad.
I have.
Nope, not watching it.
I do it spoiler free, so.
Well, just what have y'all thought of it thus far? I mean, I know we're 4 episodes in, soon to be 5.
Yeah,
have y'all?
I think they said there's like 9 this season, so yeah, we're about halfway finished with this season.
So what have y'all thoughts been? You don't have to go into spoilers unless it's something from it.
The last episode was my personal favorite so far. The other 3 were not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't too bad, but this last one.
The last 2 episodes have been pretty good. The first 2 were kind of slow.
Honestly, I liked the first episode. I thought was good and everything. I will say this much, and yes, I know I've seen the million memes about the guy that's staying in the doorway that you can see, and I don't care. I will say this: Carl Weathers is a pretty damn good director.
Yeah, he did a good job.
Who knew? I mean, seriously, who knew? The guy who
I'll
played,
actually have my review out tomorrow.
Well, not only that, but I like some of the potential tie-ins to, sequel material. So that's always kind of cool too.
That reminds me. Before we start, I was talking with Mr. Lundell, and I think in January, we're going to do like an MST3K of Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, well, for those of you who, I'm assuming everybody in the chat and most of you here on the panel are familiar with Mystery Science Theater 3000, where we basically we watch the movie and we insert our own dialogue.
That will be so fun. I have been wanting to do that kind of thing. I love it.
I suggested
that the Orville Nation years ago. Do that with Orville.
Mm-hmm. Well, I would do it next month, but next month is jam-packed as it is because I've got 1 karaoke stream, 2 or 3 watch parties, 1 discussion stream, and, Babylon 5, and parts 4 and 5 of my fan fiction. I finished part 4.
So which watch parties are you doing next month? I'm curious.
Next month, for sure, I am doing a watch party for Die Hard. I am doing a watch party for National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. And then going to do I might just do this as a duo because they're both really short. The Grinch and Charlie Brown. Nice. And then as a special treat, we're going to do Christmas karaoke.
Nice.
And the best part is it doesn't.
I was gonna say, what about the Christmas story?
Oh, I might save that for next year.
All right.
Or I might save it for Christmas in July. We'll see.
That's a fantastic movie. I love it.
Yeah, there's
and It's a Wonderful Life for like standbys. I have to watch those 2 movies on Christmas.
Yes.
Or it's not Christmas. All right.
Or Miracle on 34th Street, the original one with Natalie Wood. That's a good one.
Yeah, and,
or maybe Sound of Music.
Oh my word, I love Sound of Music. That is my movie. I will watch that one all the time. I don't care how many times
I cannot watch Sound of Music.
What?
I can't
Oh no!
watch.
Revoke that man's nerd card now.
Yeah, I have to agree with the ambassador.
Okay, let me
Oh no!
at least let me present a defense for my position before you chastise me.
Okay,
That's all right.
shoot. Go shoot. Fire away.
In high school, we had to watch Sound of Music and then do a multi-page paper on it. And that completely and utterly ruined it for me. Not to mention, every time it was on TV when I was a kid, my mom would want to watch it. I could not stand it. So I would go in my room and play. And she'd be like, honey, come watch this with me. I'm like, Mom, I don't want to. She's like, come on, it's really good. I'm like, Mom, I just watched it in school. I don't want to.
Well, what about like the National Lampoon's Christmas then?
That's the one I was talking about, Brian. That's one of the watch parties I'm going to do.
Oh, okay. Excellent. Sorry.
But
My
no,
bad.
Sound of Music was my movie. That was my happy movie. I guess because I did a report in college where we had to do a compare and contrast, and then I said, you know what, let it compare the real life Von Trapp family, the fictional version to it. So I did that. So that's, I don't know. I've always loved The Sound of Music. That's my favorite movie. One of my favorite movies.
What do you do with someone like Maria?
No.
Can you catch the cloud and pin it down?
Yeah.
Because they always sing my favorite things. They always make that as a Christmas song. They always make that as a Christmas song.
That's funny.
About the only musical I can stand is Seven Brides for Seven Brothers.
I love that one.
That's
the thing is,
probably the only one I can stand. The rest
The
of
thing
what
is, the one that plays the
especially the
youngest son in that one-
MGMs, they can destroy
Yes.
them all.
See, that's the thing. The person that plays Gideon, the youngest son, he's in West Side Story. That's where I remember him. He plays Tony's best friend, the one that got killed. Rip. Rip, I want to say. I want to say his name was Rip. I think it was Rip.
Deej,
Yeah, so
that might be.
That's a good musical.
Deej,
love
that will probably be next Halloween is when I'll do Rocky Horror.
I've seen so many musicals though. I've seen almost every musical there is. I've seen Carousel. I've seen Brigadoon, Sound of Music.
Anything
so
Scottish, I love.
I love it Scottish because my dad made me see it because I'm part Scottish and Irish. So he said, you have to see this movie. I said, okay, and I actually liked it. I've only seen it once, but I love it so much. I love the music. I love it.
Oh, yes, Robert Rose.
Mm-hmm. And
I actually have.
And Gene Kelly. Gene Kelly. Go Home with Bonnie Jean.
I actually have the movie version of Les Mis, the one with Russell Crowe and
Hugh Jackman.
And Hathaway and
Amanda Seyfried. Sorry, I know my musicals. I saw that one in theater. The person went.
I have only one thing to say to that.
Yeah, I saw that thing. That was friggin'.
I've seen so many versions of Les Miserables. I've seen every single version. I've seen the non-musical
I'm coming for you, DJ.
I've seen the 10th anniversary, I've seen the 25th one, and I've seen the musical one with Anne Hathaway and all of them. So yes, I've read the book.
Ooh, that's one thing for sure.
So yeah, I'm really geeking out over musicals. I love musicals.
Okay, and let me qualify something. I do like musicals. There are musicals that I will watch.
West Side Story, that one's great. You know.
I love that one, even though Tony dies.
Isn't Spielberg doing a remake of that?
Brian? That's all I gotta say.
Harry Potter.
I was gonna say, does Saturday Night Fever count as a musical?
We do not speak of that movie here. And I think a couple people know why, but you probably don't, Brian. Actually, you may not know
No,
at
I
all.
No, I don't.
All right, I'll share this story. I don't care. Many years ago, I was out to lunch with my biological mother and a friend from church. And we were talking about favorite movies of ours. And I love my biological mother to I really do, even though we haven't spoken since 2000. And unfortunately, she doesn't have a filter. And we, as I said, we were talking about favorite movies, and she divulged one of her favorite movies was Saturday Night Fever. And then she also divulged that it was the movie that they saw the night that her and my biological.
Oh no!
It was the movie her and my biological father saw the night I was conceived.
Oh man!
Mm-hmm.
So that soundtrack has a whole nother meaning, and I'm sorry.
Wow.
It's messed up. I was listening to it last night. I like the soundtrack. It's one of my favorites.
The only song I can listen to is the very first is the opening.
The Staying Alive.
Wow.
Jedi Bill's going to try and do a figure skate musical. Twilight. You know what? You know what?
That'd make a much better film than the actual movie.
It's one of those things that works better in theory than in practice.
Oh, a good old storyboard now.
Smoochie the musical.
Alicia, I'm putting on my arm. And yes, folks, that is the Reface app. If you are not familiar with it, is
app.
I know, I do too.
Smoochie. On ice.
Oh yeah, Grease is pretty good. I like Grease.
Oh yeah, but the sequel sucks. The sequel sucks. Honestly.
Oh yeah, with Michelle Pfeiffer and.
Ugh, I know.
This is about the only dancing I could probably do competently, and I hope to hell I don't get. Well, it's a short clip, so I think it's well within the rules. This is about the only dancing I could do well.
You mean you're not going to do the Monster Mash or Thriller for us? Aw.
Sadly, no.
Aw.
Actually, get out of here before I get myself in big trouble. Deej, you can never get in trouble with me, man, and you know that. No, I do love musicals, but I don't really go in for the old classic musicals. I like more modern stuff. I love Chicago with Richard Gere and Catherine Zeta-Jones. Fun fact: Catherine Zeta-Jones was like Aaron and I are like 7 or 8 months pregnant when they shot that movie, and she did all her own dancing and singing.
Damn.
Yep.
Not bad. Not bad.
Of course, she was exhausted by the time they were done. Let's see, another one that I like. Oh yeah, Moulin Rouge. Love Moulin
That's a good one.
Rouge.
I like that one with Ewan McGregor and Nicole Kidman.
Yes.
I love that song "Come What May." I love that duet of theirs. I love that
Yeah.
one.
That one's okay. I'm okay with it. I love the fact that it's like a pop rock
Mashup.
or a jukebox musical or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. Telling an old story but making it modern. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, a lot of the Disney movies that have like musical elements to them, I like those as well. So I mean, I'm good with those. I mean,
Oh yeah.
I have to say my favorites. Well, I'll probably catch flack from Madam Ambassador for this, but the original Aladdin and The Lion King.
Nice. Those two are
Sure.
good choices.
Well, the Disney ones were awesome. I mean, like The Little Mermaid was another one that was
Mhm.
awesome.
I could never
Yep.
watch it. We have
Really?
it, but I could never watch it. I can't get into it.
It's good.
Under
It's
the
really
sea. Oh,
You've
man.
got to kiss the girl.
And Beauty and the Beast.
Oh
Like-
my word, yes. Angela Lansbury is so
Age.
awesome in that.
You brought up the break call.
And I like the Pete's Dragon. The original.
Age.
And the original Mulan was the best one. The current one, they didn't do the music.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
the original Mulan I do like.
I like that one a lot. I really do. And Pocahontas was good. Pocahontas was really good. So, yeah.
Well,
And
like
Robert
Jungle
Rose.
Book.
Fun fact, I actually saw Seven Brides, or not Seven Brides, but I saw a stage production at a local college of Oklahoma, and it was excellent.
Nice. Did you know this, though? Did you know that was actually the first musical that Richard Rodgers and Oscar Hammerstein worked on together, even though they weren't officially a duo together? He was still with his original partner, Jerome Kern, and Oscar Hammerstein was with his partner. No, he was with Jerome Kern, and Richard Rodgers was with Lorenzo Hart at that time.
No, I didn't. So thank you for that, Alicia. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I learned that one because I did a whole report on Richard Rodgers because I learned about composers, and I asked my teacher, "Are we going to study about Richard Rodgers?" And he says, "No, but if you want to read up on it," I said, "Yes, please." And I read up on it, and so yeah, because he and Oscar Hammerstein both went to Juilliard before it was Juilliard. It was called Columbia at the time. It has since become Juilliard now, but yeah, they teamed up together on Oklahoma in 1943. That was their first musical that they ever worked on. Until his death in 1965 on the movie version of The Sound of Music. That was the last movie they ever worked together.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, where is that thumbnail? I know I made it. I just gotta find it. Oh, there it is. Okay, here's something I know that I can share and will actually show up, and I don't need sound for it. This is a stream. This is a stream I'm going to be putting together and everything next for January, and I think most everybody will be into it. If it ever comes up, there we go. Share screen. Share app screen. Share. I'm assuming y'all can read that. I hope you can.
Yes. Director Spotlight, Steven Spielberg.
Yep. That's gonna be my next one because I've done one for I've done 3 thus far. I did one for John Carpenter, one for Mel Brooks, one for Zack Snyder. Now we're going to one of the greats. Well, not that the other 3 weren't great too, but
Yeah. Yeah, Spielberg's in a category all on his own.
Yeah.
could you imagine Wolverine the musical starring Hugh Jackman?
Yeah, Deadpool in it.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Oh, and here's the thing, Jack.
I'm gonna look at the storm clouds below. Is that snow blowing in the hair?
Oh my word.
Careless Whisper.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
They're like paint
All
your
right, well,
wagon.
guys.
Your musical. Yeah, that's another way I thought of.
Yeah, and DJ, I will definitely try and pop by for that one, provided I'm not too I'm not too deep into my food coma. Now, folks, for those of you who aren't aware, DJ Odyssey, or well, simply known as the Deej, this Thursday night he's going to be doing his Let's Talk episode on stripes. So I suggest you all set your reminders for that one. That should be a fun one. And as I said, Deej, if you got room or anything, I think I was over on your channel when we brought that one up. So if you'll have me,
Friends call me Ox.
huh?
Friends call me Ox. I love that movie. John Candy's great in that movie.
Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I swallowed a lot of my pain. Also a lot of cheeseburgers.
Oh, that was only fun. He was quite a guy.
Oh, no, but look, go ahead, you need the blue.
I'll do it later. DJ, thank you. And I think that if you're interested in talking about stripes, if you've ever seen it or you haven't or anything, I'm sure Deej would find a spot for all of you. Of course, it's DJ's channel. I'm not going to try and impose on him.
It's Bill Murray's classic. I mean, come on, that's great.
Would you believe I actually found, I didn't buy it because I really don't want it, but I found Funko Pops for stripes.
Wow.
Really?
I got like Sergeant Hulka.
I didn't see a Sergeant Hulka one, but I saw the ones for Bill Murray.
Oh, nice.
I can hold up to 10. Alicia, please forgive me for what I'm about to say. I can hold up to 10. That's what she said. Sorry. Oh,
Juvenile humor. Like, gets me every time.
it may be juvenile, but it's fun.
No, that's what I said. It gets me every time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they.
Oh, man,
Well,
it's
guys,
been a
let me-
long day. I'm just happy it's Friday.
Indeed. It's my Friday as well. I don't
I'm
work
off for
again.
3 days, too. I'm like, yes.
Well, Deej, I can DJ's this comment. I did Animal House the other week, and most of the panel hated it. Well, I can tell you, Deej, if I had been there, I love Animal House. Animal House is classic. Animal House is king. John Belushi is a brilliant genius, even though he's no longer with us. Daniel Simpson Day.
That's
That's
the University
okay.
of Oregon at its finest.
Who hated Animal House?
People who have no sense of humor, Miss Londell.
People that are unwashed.
People that are
have-
uncultured. The
they have
uncultured
no-
swine
no-
of the universe.
They have no sense of anything.
Style or substance or taste.
Yeah, you know you make me want to shout.
Why you scruffy nerve?
Toga party, man.
Why you scruffy nerve herder, you?
You stuck up, half-witted, scruffy-looking nerf herder.
Who are you calling
Ooh,
scruffy?
scruffy. I must have hit
You!
the mark pretty close for her to get her riled up like that, huh, kid?
I know that he.
Well, maybe you just don't know everything about women yet.
Like what?
Hey, you know what? I'm going to say this, and I'm going to settle this argument once and for all. It is not incestuous if they don't know they're related.
That's true.
It is
They did it
not.
all in innocence. They did it in innocence. They didn't know.
It was done completely innocently. So therefore, there is no ick, there is no creep, and all you perverts just need to stick it.
Lay off. Lay off. Lay off.
Get your
y'all.
minds out of the gutter. Not to
The
mention the
space
fact that
gutter.
everybody has tried to make up stupid fan theories about how Rey and Kylo are related. They're not related. They come from two completely different families.
Well, at the time they wrote the screenplay, they hadn't really planned that Luke and Leia were going to be siblings yet.
So yeah,
Yeah, because originally Luke was a
In
girl.
their
The
defense.
well, like I said, I finished part 4, and folks. For those of you that don't catch us on the replay, and for those of you there in the chat now, I am sorry it's taken me so long to get parts 4 and start on part 5 of my fan fiction, but I work full time. I have a life. I have other stuff doing for my channel, so I have to write when I have time. I finally have part 4. I have part 4, and I think what I'm going to do for part 4, and I think I'm going to go back and do this for the first 3 parts as well, is I'm going to do an edited video that includes all 3 parts together as one cohesive arc, and then I'll do part 4 and part 5. So look for part 5 hopefully next week, and I have started on part 5. And this is going to be, for those of you who haven't heard, this is going to be a 10-part fan fiction.
Nice.
Okay. Because 10's a nice even number. It lets me tell the story that I want to tell. It lets me fix all the crap I didn't like in the sequels, particularly Rise of Skywalker. But I'm just going to say this. I took my shots at the sequels back last year, and you know what? I've laid off it since then. And the thing that boggles my mind, even the big channels, they've taken their shots at it and they've let it go. But it boggles my mind that you've got people out there that are still harping on these movies. I'm like,
it's old news, man.
Move on. Find a new thing to harp on.
It's been 2 years. It's been 3 years. It's been more. Let it go. We've got good Star Wars. It's not perfect, but here's the thing. Even the OT wasn't perfect. There was some stupid stuff that they put in there, but you know what? You move past it, and you just look at what's good there. And
it took me a long time to get over the prequels, man.
The problem with that though, Ambassador, the problems we claim to have discovered in the original trilogy is because we watched it 70, 80,000 times, and we know the dialogue in our sleep. That's what
Ambassador, I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm going to go, okay? I got to go.
Okay, bud. That's okay. Hey,
thanks for having me.
You're welcome, and thank you for coming, and I'll see you Friday, bud.
Okay, see you then. Bye-bye.
And see, these last 3 train wrecks, the problems are just so blatant and so obvious. And you have the head of the studio and the director that are like, fuck you. When it comes, to this, that becomes the problem.
Mm-hmm.
They wait to the 3rd movie to try to fix everything in dialogue. It's too late. You ticked everybody off. Instead of saying, okay, we've kind of messed up and we're sorry. Right when you find out there's a problem is when they should have been, okay, we kind of messed up. We thought it would be pretty cool. We're sorry. Maybe you would have had better response to the other movies. But they didn't do it like that. I mean, the director blatantly, if I get half the people hating it, half the people liking it, I've done a good job. No, you haven't. You've messed up. The goal is to get everybody to like it, so everybody spends money on it, and you have a bigger pile of money, idiot. It's not half people hating it, half people liking it. That makes no sense at all. It's contrary to entertainment, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I agree. And you know what? The thing is, I think those that are working at Lucasfilm now, they're trying to do right. They're trying to do right by the fan base, and they may have some missteps. And you know what? I'm willing to cut them some slack.
Yeah,
I'm willing to say, I'm willing.
I think it's too late.
I think it's only too late if we who are a part of the fan base how do I want to say this? I only think it's too late if we just completely wholeheartedly give up and give in. And we just
Yeah,
stop.
we don't even. Yeah, we don't even try.
And Robert Rose and everything, I'll bring it. Empire Strikes Back is probably the best of the original. Yeah. Well, you know, Robert, the amazing thing is about Empire.
Jedi.
Jedi's good. Don't misunderstand me. I've got a poster of it behind me here. I'm doing some rearranging here in the living room. That's why I've got posters in different spots and everything.
Empire's overrated. That's my opinion.
Okay.
It's a good movie, but I think everyone gives it more credit than it's due.
Well, I think the reason why people kind of gravitate towards Empire is because, and it doesn't bother me to quote this particular movie. There's a line of dialogue in the movie Clerks by Kevin Smith.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the characters says, Empire ends on a downbeat, and that life off sometimes can be just a series of downbeats.
Mm-hmm.
And I can understand where he's coming from. I mean, Empire is like going down 40 miles of bad highway, and you end up wrecked at the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
No.
But you somehow survive by the skin of your teeth. I think that's why people gravitate and why people have such a high regard for Empire. And I can appreciate that because I kind of had that same feeling myself. So
now, Empire is the plot twist for that trilogy, though. Okay.
true. Yeah.
See that by think about it, by us finding out that Vader is Luke's father. Look at the twist there. And then in the next movie, we find out he was lied to about what happened to his father.
Yeah.
And that was a weak reason to lie about that. That was a very weak reason that Obi-Wan gave him.
You know, I've gone back and I have mulled that particular plot point over in my mind several times over. And that's something I might address in my fan fiction and everything in a later part and everything. Because I equate Luke discovering the truth about his parentage the same way that I discovered it about mine. I found out I was adopted at 31 years old. Majority of my life, I was under the impression that the people I called my mom and my dad and my grandparents were my family. Mm-hmm. And in fact, they are. And I think they are the family that has been a part of my life my entire life. But then I find out this other thing, so I can understand Luke's reaction in Return of the Jedi when he kind of chastises Obi-Wan, and I can understand where he's coming from. I mean, for me, Luke Skywalker is probably the most relatable character, to me anyway, in the original trilogy. Mm-hmm. Because he's estranged from his family, doesn't know who his family is, finds out his father is is part of the tyrannical government that rules over the galaxy. Now, granted, I can't relate to that part, but the fact that he's grown up all his life under the impression that his father is dead, and no mention of his mother, and I would love to see a book or a comic series or something address that particular plot point if it hasn't been done already, because we already know how Luke reacts to finding out who his father is. I would love to see a story done, whether it's a fan fiction or whether it's something by Marvel, who has a license for Star Wars right now. I would love
Claudia Gray Claudia Gray wrote a book called Princess Leia. It's a Princess Leia book, and when Leia goes to Naboo, she experiences Force, kind of, not necessarily like flashbacks, but she has feelings, images. You know what I mean? When she explains to Luke, she has that while she's on Naboo. She has a little bit of a cold chill where Maul enters the space bay, and then you know, it's pretty interesting. It's actually a pretty good book. A lot of the books that they've come out with are actually pretty good. I mean, I experience them on Audible. Like if you want to burn a free trial or something like that, get one of those books. I mean, they're really good.
Well, that's how I got my hands on the Audible version of Dark Plagueis, which I loved.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
I got that
gosh.
too. It's great.
Dark
That was
Plagueis.
number one. That was the first one I downloaded.
Well, and the crazy thing was the guy who did the reading was Niles from The Nanny.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, Daniel Davis, I think his name is.
Yeah, Daniel Davis.
And fun fact for you, Brian, being you're a Trekkie, he also played the hologram of Dr. Moriarty on TNG.
Yes, he did.
Twice.
Oh, really? That's cool.
An actor. Yeah. He is such a good actor.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
And he really brought the character of Plagueis to life. And when I see pictures of Plagueis now, like fan art, that's the voice I hear in my head. That's that's Darth Plagueis' voice. Or what was his name? What the heck was Plagueis' actual name?
Oh, Higo de Mass.
Yes, Higo de Mass. Oh man, such a good character. And I even added a little bit of Plagueis into my fan fiction.
They added that into gosh darn it, what's the word I'm looking for here? The Tarkin novel. They added little bits and pieces of Plagueis being Palpatine's master.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, the thing I did, and this isn't a major because that part's already out now. Snoke isn't Snoke's actual name. He doesn't have a name, but he has a title. And the body was made up of genetic material from Force-sensitive beings, and one of those Force-sensitive beings was Plagueis. Because essentially, Snoke is the disembodied spirit of the sun from Clone Wars, from the Mortis arc.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think for those of you that are familiar with Clone Wars animated series.
Hey, Ambassador, I got to get going.
Yeah, we're going to wrap up anyway. That's fine.
Sorry. Have a good night, guys.
You too.
Bye, Brian.
Talk to you later. Well, guys, I think we are going to go ahead and wrap up because it is getting kind of late for me and everything, and I know it's getting kind of late for everybody else. So, but thank you all for being here tonight. I hope you all enjoyed this. Those of you that catch us on the replay, I hope you enjoyed it as well. Whether you were able to watch along or if you have a copy of Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, by all means, or anything, go back and check this out and everything. And I want to thank Mr. Lundell and Alicia and Classic Comics and Brian for being here tonight, and for everybody that was in the chat. Thank you all for being here this evening. Like I've already said, Friday I'll have my double header and everything. I'll have Babylon 5 review, and then 7 p.m. will be my 1 year anniversary stream and everything. So I hope to see you all then. And then next month is obviously Christmas, and going to have a lot of Christmas-centric content for you all and everything. So hope to see you all there for that as well. So, Mr. Lundell, Alicia, any final remarks or comments before we sign off?
Just hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving, and check out Ambassador's channel, folks. He's an incredible guy. Check out everybody's channels.
Yes, go check out Alicia. Go check out Mr. Lundell. They are worth your time, folks. I give them, and I say this with all sincerity, and I say this for the other two panelists that were here this evening, I give them my ambassadorial seal of approval. So, anyways, folks, one final remark from me. may you all have a blessed and I hope peaceful Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Count your blessings, everyone. God bless you all. Have a great night and a happy Thanksgiving. And until next time, this is the Ambassadors signing off.
I have always been